Hello, my friends. This is Traci with the Cherryville Branch Library. I am here to do another story time for you. You'll notice I have a bag behind me. Let's find out what's in our letter bag today. What letter do you see there on the front? That's right, it's a C. Uppercase C, lowercase c, or as I was taught, big C, little c. So I'm going to have you guess some things that start with the letter C. This first one is something that you might see on the ground, and it sort of slinks along and it might have a lot of feet. Mine is very, very bright, and sometimes they will be bright eventually if they turn into a butterfly. Do you know what that is? Did you say a caterpillar? Yes, look at that pretty caterpillar. Now, pay attention to the caterpillar because you'll see why I picked this one. What else do I have? Oh, I have something that I'm sure you like to eat. Sometimes they're small pieces and sometimes they're larger. Usually come in a wrapper, and usually those wrappers are very, very colorful and they're sweet. Do you know what those are? Did you say candy? That's right, look at all those pieces of candy and look how colorful. Oh, I had them upside down, didn't I? You know how I could tell? Because my lollipops, the sticks should be on the bottom, shouldn't they? But look at how colorful those are. Candy starts with the letter C. And now this last one might give you an idea what we're doing for story time today. This is something you would use probably in class or maybe at home. You have pages that are black and white, and you use these to make those pages come alive. Do you know what they are? They start with the letter C. Did you say crayons? That's right, it's a box of crayons. What colors do you see there in the crayons? Blue, green, pink, red, and orange, right? That is actually what we're doing, not crayons, but colors. Yeah, we're going to do colors for story time today. And color starts with the letter C. There's also something else that starts with the letter C. When we do something like this where it's not so much a letter but a subject, you call that a concept. Colors are a concept. And concept is another letter C word. Just learning all sorts of letter C words. I've got one that I like personally because I have one at home, and that's cat. Yes. All right. So let's sing to the tune of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star about the colors we know. We're going to sing about red and orange, blue and green, shiny yellow, and purple. Are you ready? You have to stop and think. How does Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star go? Do you remember? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay, I think I got it. Do you? I know, sometimes it's hard to remember how songs go. So let's try this. Are you ready? Red and orange, green and blue, shiny yellow, purple too. These are colors that we know, way up high in the great rainbow. Red and orange, green and blue, shiny yellow, purple too. That's what you would see in a rainbow, right? All right, so speaking of those crayons at the beginning, I have some crayons, and I have a little rhyme that we're going to do. But see, first we'll talk. There's our red crayon. And then we have green. I love that color, green. It's so bright. Then we have blue. And then we have, oh, look at that yellow. This one makes me think of a bumblebee, right? Black and yellow, like a bumblebee. And finally we have purple. That's right. I believe several of these were the colors we just sang about, right? Okay, so are we ready? 5 little crayons standing in a row. The first one said, I'm red, you know. The second one said, I'm green like a tree. And the third one said, I'm as blue as the sea. The fourth one said, I'm yellow as the sun. And the fifth one said, being purple is fun. 5 little crayons, happy as can be, coloring pictures with you and me. I pointed to the wrong place, didn't I? You and me. Isn't that fun? So these crayons here, if I take 2 of them away, red, blue, and yellow are what we call primary colors. If you mix those colors together, you get different colors. So for example, we're going to do this. If we mix red and yellow, we would get orange. That's right, you could actually try that at home with your crayons. And if we mix red and blue, what do you think we get? We get purple. Yeah, if you mix these two, red and blue, you would actually get purple. And then if I take these 2 away and I put this one back, yellow and blue together make green. So when you're at home and you're playing with your crayons, you can take a red, got to get the right color out, right? A red crayon, a blue crayon, and a yellow crayon. I need to point at the right crayons, don't I? And you can get those other colors, which is really cool. And I'll tell you what, if you mix red, blue, and yellow together, see what color you get after that. It will make a color, believe it or not. All right, so you know what? I think we should do something about red. That red crayon was the last one I took off there, and that makes me think of the color red. So we're gonna look at this right here. This is the word red, right? It's in red. Oh gosh, my R is just way off of there, isn't it? There we go. That's a little better. Well, red just does not want to stay where it's supposed to. There we go. Doesn't really matter, right? As long as we can read it. Okay, so there's R, E, and D. And we're going to sing a song about red. So are we ready? R-E-D, R-E-D. I can spell red. I can spell red. Fire trucks are red. Stop signs are red too. R-E-D, R-E-D. That's right, red. Fire trucks, right? What else can you think of that is red? I think of apples and tomatoes and strawberries, rosy cheeks, red cheeks after you're in the sun too long, or maybe if you're in the cold too long. What other things are red? Gosh, trying to think. I know there's lots of red things out there. Ooh, there's licorice, all sorts of red stuff. But remember it said fire trucks are red? So I wondered about that. Are they always red? And the answer is no. This is what we're used to though, right? Fire trucks that are red. Big red fire truck. That is actually a Wake Forest Fire Department fire truck there. But there are other color fire trucks. Now I know it seems odd, but look. That is a fire truck. That fire truck is blue, isn't it? That's right. This is the Goshen Volunteer Fire Company. And they have a blue fire truck. And I thought, okay, so red, blue, that kind of makes sense. But wait, there are yellow fire trucks. I know, I didn't know that either. This one is Bartlett and Countryside. That's their fire truck, bright yellow. And I thought, okay, that makes sense. Yellow, I can see, that's kind of really bright. And then I found this one. It's a green fire truck. That one is from Irishtown Fire Company. They have green for their fire trucks. I know, can you imagine? I did not know there were so many different color fire trucks. If you were going to put together a fire truck, if you were going to choose a new color, not red, what color would you pick? I think I would pick a pink fire truck. Hot pink. Pink stands out, right? Pink is really bright. I would definitely do a pink fire truck. So maybe at some point you can color in a fire truck and decide on a color yourself, because now we know they're not always red, are they? So speaking of colors and things like that, I always love to read color books and story time. And I thought I'd share some of them that I'd like to read. This is a fun one by Linda Sue Park, and it's called What Does Bunny See? The pictures are by Maggie Smith. And here's our bunny, And Bunny is bouncing around the garden, and Bunny sees lots of different things. And this one has, you try to guess the rhyming color, is, you know, things that rhyme with blue, with green, etc. And it's got a lot of really pretty real flowers in it. So this is one I have read several years back. Warthogs paint. The warthogs are stuck inside because it's raining, and they decide that they are going to paint. And in this book, they talk about mixing those colors, those primary colors, red and yellow and blue, and what happens. And this is fun because this is a messy color book. That one's a lot of fun. Now we also have Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman, who did Bear Sees Colors. I love the Bear books. They're just the best ever because not only is Bear in it, but all of Bear's friends always make an appearance in any of the Bear books. And yes, in this one, Bear explores and sees lots of colors. And I love that our letters in colors are all the different colors, right? Blue and purple and red and orange and yellow and green. What color is our letter C there? That's right, it's in blue, isn't it? Now, this is an awesome one. Vincent Paints His House by Ted Arnold. If you don't recognize Ted Arnold, maybe you've heard of Fly Guy. That's right, that's the same author-illustrator. So this is based on Vincent van Gogh, of course. And Vincent is going to paint his house. And what I love about this is they show tubes of paint when he talks about each of the colors. And it shows that each of those colors is not just one color. Like green is not just green. Green could be olive or emerald, viridian, blue, and things like that. That there's not just one color. Even things like white. White is not just one color. There's several different shades of white. There's also several shades of black too, like ebony and pitch, jet and coal. So it's a really fun book. And if you've ever had a budding artist, you'll know different colors mixed together. And that's a really great one. But of course, there's my all-time favorite book in the world to read, which is White Rabbit's Color Book by Alan Baker. And there's our White Rabbit. And White Rabbit happens to find 3 pots of paint. And White Rabbit decides to take a dip in each one of those pots. This is another one where you mix the colors together, those primary colors, so you find out what color White Rabbit will become. And yes, I love this one. I think Alan Baker's rabbit books are just fantastic. So, White Rabbit's Color Book. That was a fantastic story, wasn't it? I just love that one. It's so much fun. Okay, so I'm going to change out flannel boards for our final activity. We are going to do a guessing game. Look at all these houses I have. It's a lot of houses, isn't it? We've got purple, blue, brown, yellow, green, gray, red, orange, white, pink, and black. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard this rhyme before, but there's a little mouse, and that mouse is hiding in one of those houses, so we have to find the mouse. So are we ready? Little mouse, are you in the brown house? Let's see. Are we in the brown house? Let's pull off the brown. No, that's not where the mouse is hiding. Little mouse, are you in the red house? What do you think? Let's try red. Are we in the red house? No, we're not behind red. Little mouse, are you in the yellow house? I bet it's hiding in the yellow house. Yellow's bright and sunny. I bet it's in yellow. I was wrong. It's not in the yellow house. Little mouse, are you in the... Oh, let's go to the bottom row. Pink. Are you in the pink house? Oh, no, the mouse is not in the pink house. Well, we're just going to have to keep going. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 houses left. Surely we can find the mouse, don't you think? Little mouse, are you in the black house? Oh, I don't know. Let's find out. No. Where do you think that mouse is hiding? We've only got a couple houses left. Little mouse, are you in the greenhouse? I bet it's the greenhouse. The mouse wasn't there either. Little mouse, are you in the blue house? Blue's a fun color. I bet it's the blue one. Oh, wasn't the blue one either. Oh dear. Little mouse, are you in the white house? Maybe. We'll see. Well, there's only 3 choices left, right? Let's see if we can find that mouse. Little mouse, are you in the gray house? I bet it's gray. Oh, I guessed wrong, didn't I? Well, there's only 2 left, right? So should we go for purple or orange? Little mouse, are you in the orange house? Let's see. Oh, look! We found the mouse. And what is that mouse doing? That mouse is eating a cookie. I wonder if that mouse brought things to share. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? All right, I hope you enjoyed the story time about colors. Don't forget to take some of your crayons, mix your colors together, see what you come up with. Just remember, there is no wrong color. Just color away and have a wonderful time doing it. That's called being creative, and creative is another one of those letter C words. I hope you had fun. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.